today this is going to be my guide. Going to be on caddie suggestion only today. Back nine, this thing has been kicking my arse lately, so keep playing well on the front nine, bad on the back nine. See if it can make any difference with the ARCCOS caddie guiding me. So here we go, caddie suggestions off the tee or second shot on par 5. Other than that, I'm going to play my game, because this part of the golf course is really about keeping it in play first and foremost. There's not much that can go wrong after that. Can't believe I just said that out loud. Alright, so Dave in the future here. I didn't have the lapel mic on, so I'm just going to do a little bit of voiceover here and there, but then there was some audio from the course, so apologies it's a bit disjointed, but you know, I haven't been doing this for very long, it's only 5 years or so. Long birdie putt on the first, and it's not an easy one to gauge the speed down that slope, and it kind of moves everywhere, but it was not my finest putt, that's for sure, but I'm able to tap that in, and that is a fairly solid start. So a par 4 iron was the suggestion for this one. Wow indeed, Owen. Pretty average shot over there. I don't mind that strategy though, it's not too bad. Having to hack out from the cabbage over here, and I've knocked that into the middle of the fairway, or the right hand side of the fairway. Majestic 9 iron up onto the green, shot of the day without much competition to this point, and I then have a lengthy putt for par. Another one where I've left myself kind of downhill, which is not ideal, so that's something to bear in mind, but again, not a very good putt. But once more, I'm able to save myself and get out of there with a bogey, which after the tee shot is not the worst result. Another 4 iron being suggested from ARCCOS on this hole as well. I quite like this strategy as well. I employed it for those 2 holes a game yesterday actually, and it's going pretty well. Should be alright, should be fine. Got this one to 5 iron distance, well, normal 5 iron distance, but somehow uphill I've managed to flush this thing through the back of the green. So I suppose what makes this side tough is just the start. Like, yes, it's 4 holes that I do get a shot on off of my handicap, which is 10 off of these tees, but they are absolute pigs of holes if you get them wrong. So that's where I don't like starting on this 9. I'll never play well if I start on 10. I can almost guarantee that. Okay, those that know this shot know how horrible it is. Everything runs away from you here. This is a brown trousers time, if there ever was, and I actually play this pretty well. So close, so close. I can't believe that didn't go in. Oh man. Woo. I'm not going to edit that, am I? I'd edit it if I sculled it over the back. I could indeed have edited that, Charlie, but why would I? That was a pretty good shot.
I was nervous hitting that shot.
Fairly regulation, par putt here, classic 4-4 golf, reading break that isn't there. Tap in for a bogey, still not the worst start in the world. So far I'm happy, very happy. Could have done with making that par putt, but such is life. That 3-wood apparently is the play for this one. Definitely don't agree with that. The only place I can go is down the right hand side hitting that shot. So you can tell there's not a lot of commitment to this shot, and that's what happens when you do not commit. I have managed to hit that almost to the fairway opposite me. I couldn't even actually hit that, but actually not a terrible angle into the pin, and a half decent lie, but it still comes up just a tiny little bit short, and the disappointment doesn't stop there. Not got a lot of loft here, just a pitching wedge, because there's a bit of a shelf behind it, so I can be quite aggressive and just kind of run it up. As long as it gets over. Oh, stuck there. It's a shame. Another 5. But again, 2 points. Okay, so I'm going to make this the last hole. I'm losing light rapidly. There's a group behind me as well now. So overall, the test has done pretty well. They're the hard holes, although this one is a tough hole that I'm going to finish on. Don't get a shot, and it's a difficult par 3 to hit. Well, for me anyway. But maybe, although I didn't execute the strategy very well, scoring wise, that's what counts. I got the ball in the hole in a decent amount of strokes. I'm ahead of my handicap going through those holes. So it's a par 3, so there's not really any strategy to speak of. 7 iron. Be good. Oh. Go on, do it. Didn't get it there. Anyway, that's the end of it. I will finish off. I'll put what I did, and see you next time. So that was the encore stuff. As I said, there was a group behind me, so I just kind of, you know, it was getting dark and everything. If I was carrying on filming, it would have took too long, just like this segment. So anyway, I'm going to fill in the final 4 holes for you in 2 seconds. Okay, so for those final 4 holes, I continue to follow the ARCCOS caddy. And by the way, if you do want to get ARCCOS and you're interested in it, I do have a discount code which is Fore to Fore15. You can use that on any of ARCCOS's websites worldwide to unsurprisingly get you 15% off. So yeah, on the next one, the par 5, it had 3 wood off the tee, hit a good one, then hit a good second, a chip up onto the green. Actually, it wasn't a good second, kind of went a little bit right, but good chip up onto the green, and then drained a long one for birdie. So that was good, and of course I just put the camera away, so that's probably why that happened. On to 16, it had me playing 4 iron off of the tee. I hit that a little bit right and then had to hit another one up. Anyway, long story short, we ended up with bogey on that one. So on to the par 3, where I hit a really good tee shot actually, and I was just off the front of the green. Unfortunately, I had no real shot. I had the short-sided flag and everything. I hit a chip pretty close, but gave myself a downhill putt, and that was a 2 putt, so that was a bogey. And then onto the final hole, this suggesting 3 wood off the tee, which I hit about 150 metres, if that. I don't think it was even that far actually. 87 metres. From there, played the hole okay, I guess. But yeah, I kind of didn't finish that strong, but overall, the caddy suggestions were pretty good. So from a round perspective or a 9-hole perspective, you can see that the driving let me down a little bit there, but putting kind of made up for it, and that was probably the really long putt that you didn't see on camera, because I don't think I putted that well before that, if I'm honest. Anyway, 41 plus 5 off the handicap iron, that would be 18 points or level with my handicap, so pretty happy with that. And while I was going around, I caught up with a guy, Michael. I hope it's Michael. I really hope it's Michael. And he gave me some of these teas that I'm going to review next week. I know what you're thinking, what on earth will you do with teas? But these are a little different. Anyway, if you did enjoy today's video, ensure you smash that like button. That really does help the channel and get YouTube recognizing it. And if you enjoyed the content that much that you want to see some more, hit that subscribe and ring the bell notification so that you're advised when another video comes out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again next time.